And I'm in the November 6 November Kilo Sierra CDX. There's the setup here. I should get a little. Oh, that's kind of funky. That bulb's got a bad connection. Okay, the radio room in Keeler, and this is it. This is the radio room. There's the exit door and the workbench. And even some WR3 boards and wires and everything. And yours truly in the cold outside, not too cold, 8C, maybe almost 50, 40, high 40s. Okay, I'm going to do a transmission on VFOB 1963 kilohertz. And I'm going to go right now, and then this will be a key down, and we'll go outside and demonstrate the very powerful Tesla coil transmitting thing. High voltage, field, not as tidy as Griffin Brock's at all, or beautiful, but it's very functional, and with two tuning stubs, 1770 kilohertz resonates that, so it's Freedom Radio, 1776, and 1963, 160 meter. So I'm going to do a ID and a test. Yes, where's my thing to hold the? Oh yes, I don't have to do that. I hit the send here, and we're on 1963. I'm going to power it down to 50 watts. I don't really want to run too much power and get the final going, but it'll do higher. It'll do about looks like about 80. Corresponding to my SWR about 1 to 1.5. And there's a TCS, which is very lovely too. So I go walk outside, and there's the mag loop Steve did, and here's another mag loop on a real low power tuna can AM. Another transmitter sits here, it's being serviced. So, and then here's the 472 KC 630 meter band honker, and it's whatever how you say the word, loading coil. So this is a quick tour. There's a loafer beacon. Fluorescent leaves it. Also, a fluorescent thing is there, gone, and the neon bulb. So here we are out in the dark. There's the moon. There's our radio lights. I just keep those going because it's ambient light. And speaking of ambient light, we'll have quite fluorescent. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at that. There's the two tuning stubs. And here's the one that's active because we're on 1963. Is that the shorter one? Yeah. So here we are. And we'll move away. So this is doing what Griffin did at EPD Labs on the video. Now my coil isn't quite as attractive, but bunching the top wires got the Q higher. I had them spread out. I had to add a turn, do these tuning stub lengths. There's a clip lead on the inside to show that I can clip to one stub or the other, you know. Okay, and now my body capacitance is detuning it, but as I get farther back, we see that it's this is about as far as I did in the radio. I don't want to bump into the. Okay, now we're beginning to lose. We're just beginning to lose the last bit of it. And going. Gone. Extinguish hysteresis. We have to, I'd say that's about 3 or 4 meters from the coil. Oh, yes, there we go. We've lit up again. And we have our bright wireless fluorescent tubes. Aren't they so cool? Aren't they so cool? Yeah, there's your big fat coil feed lining to the coax feed into RG8 into the radio switch room. I mean, there's a little bit of capacitance on the current bottom side, but look at it. It's just, and if we want to, we'll grab the oh, it's going to stay lit on the ground. Okay, cool. Oh, baby. Whoa. You talk about a neon stick now. Neon stick, like high voltage. How many is that? 19 of them. And we walk away. Now, wow, I've never had this much power. Now we're influencing the transmitter tuning. And it's probably the transmitters, so it kind of pops. It's not quite linear. But wow, I've never, I don't even want to blow. I've never had them lit like 3 or 4 inches away. I'm getting enormous voltage compared to before. I somehow improved the Q just by bunching these wires up, which sort of shows that Griffin had done the same thing. He twisted the paired. No, he spread out, I guess. I guess something worked better. So there's much to learn here. Yeah, that's quite a voltage field there. Trying to hold this. Wow, the field, yeah, look at that. Yeah, it's incredible. Probably varying the tuning a bit with my body capacitance. That's the transmitters sort of adjusting its output. The TCS has a little bit different performance, and we'll do that on another video, the TCS-13 at the resonant frequency in the 160 meter band on 1963 kilohertz. And as you see, it's a big RF field. It's a Tesla coil at 1963 KC, the year of my birth, 1963. Okay, folks, N6NKS signing out. There's the moon. It's beautiful.